The single most famous duel in Japanese history didn't last an hour. It didn't last a minute. It was decided the moment the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi stepped off his boat and saw his rival, Sasaki Kajiro. The fight was over before it began, not by skill, but by psychology. Welcome to the unseen battleground, Miyamoto Musashi, the man who was never defeated, detailed his entire philosophy in a short, brutal book, the Book of Five Rings, or Rin No Sho. Many read it for the sword techniques, but its true power lies in the mind. We're breaking down his 5 most critical psychological warfare tactics, principles that turn an opponent's own mind against them. Let's start with the most important element, the foundation of all strategy. Observe the distance. No, the near. Musashi commands us to view our opponent's movements and spirit from a distance, like a general observing a battlefield. This is deliberate external observation and internal control. You are not looking at the sword. You are looking at the opponent's spirit, rhythm, and intention. Is their stance too rigid? Are they breathing shallowly? Musashi calls this seeing the 9 conditions. The psychological win here is twofold. First, you keep your own mind detached. Second, by seeing their fear, you know exactly when they are vulnerable. The opponent, sensing they are being read, becomes self-conscious. The stance of no stance. Disguise your intention. Conventional fighting adopts formal guards. Musashi dismisses this rigidity. His psychological masterstroke is to assume a posture that is natural and unremarkable. The opponent is trained to read formal guards, expecting a specific attack. When you present a posture that communicates nothing, their training becomes useless. They are forced to hesitate and guess. The moment an opponent is forced to guess what you will do, they have already ceded control. The lack of a formal stance is an open question that buys you time and mental space. Overwhelming the spirit. Pressure until collapse. You must actively and aggressively crush the opponent's spirit through relentless pressure. You move in a way that is too fast, too unconventional, or too physically overpowering for them to maintain their rhythm. You continuously force them to defend. The Kajiro duel arrival, late, unkempt, insulting, is an example of breaking concentration before the fight. The goal is mental exhaustion where the opponent can't see the opening. Musashi says, crush him immediately. Controlling the timing. Disrupting the rhythm. Every conflict has a tempo. Mastery is the ability to seize or destroy that rhythm. We use the spirit timing and the opponent's timing. The spirit timing Attack when your opponent is transitioning, drawing breath, changing guard. The opponent's timing. When they are about to strike, you beat them to the punch with a simultaneous, stronger attack. Psychologically, by controlling the timing, you become the conductor. You make slow things fast, and fast things slow, until they are lost in the confusion of the beat. The advantage of the unexpected. Use the shadow of a move. In the Fire book, we use deception and illusion. You make a sudden, overwhelming movement, like a full charge, but then stop just short, forcing their defensive reaction. This is the shadow of a move. The opponent has wasted energy, committed their stance, and is now mentally reset. You then exploit the opening created by their overreaction. This forces a psychological reset in the opponent's mind. They must now pause, recalculate, and question every move you make, leading to doubt, the ultimate weapon. These 5 tactics form the core of Musashi's mental arsenal. They are universal principles for negotiation, challenges, and life. Mastery is not about technique, it is about dominating the mental terrain. The greatest lesson, the final victory, is secured when the opponent's will to fight has been extinguished, long before the swords meet. A modern-day example might be in a negotiation. This is holding your poker face and refusing to react to their biggest offer, forcing them to reveal their secondary position. You observe their anxiety, their hesitation, and their small concessions. The true 9 conditions of the modern psychological arena. What about this? Relentless pressure is designed to make the enemy feel suffocated. It moves them past simple confusion and into a state of panic or paralysis. They stop executing their plan and start reacting to their own fear. When they sense this psychological break, you press the attack harder, denying them any space to recover or reset their mind. And consider this. These psychological tactics are the water of strategy, fluid and adaptable. But remember, they must rest on the earth of a stable mind and be executed with the fire of commitment. They are all interconnected within the 5 rings system. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let us know which of these 5 tactics will you apply in your life this week.